What's up, everybody, and welcome to Weekday Wagers live at halftime of this glorious game where it looked like it might just be a baseball game. But now we do have a touchdown that we just saw. It was Ladd McConkey getting into the end zone. But I am Daniel Greer. Look at the other guys here. Let me go to the end because, yes, it is his team, and Ladd has sucked all year. But finally, live in front of you, Mark, maybe he's putting on a show.
Listen, I think that the entire Chargers organization knows that we're coming on at halftime.
Okay.
That we're going to be breaking this game down. And I think that they're putting their best foot forward simply because, look, we got eyes on us.
Everybody, a big show tonight. All right. So let's do over to my other side. The other guy who was not with us pretty much the entire week. One, how are you? But two, how was your trip?
Good to see you.
I'm good, man. I caught up some rest. I think it was Wednesday night. I went to my hotel room. I was going to be like, yeah, I got all this time to myself. And then I fell asleep at 8:30. Didn't wake up till 4.
Hey, those are the best. That's like a sneaky, like, hey, you're welcome. Here you go. All right. Well, we do have an OG. Dan Clark is back in the chat. Hasn't been here in a hot minute, but yes, Dan, thank you for hanging out with us.
Chip of the cap to Dan.
For sure. And then if anybody else is watching, whether you're watching live on social media or if you're watching on our YouTube channel, we're live Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. We go for about 30 minutes Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, we probably go for about 45 minutes to maybe an hour, depending on how the day goes. But we have a lot of fun. We also try to entertain you as much as we can, but also try to make you a little bit smarter of a better. And so I feel like we've been doing that, especially as of late. We've been cashing a ton of tickets. So speaking of cashing a lot of tickets, right now we're watching the third down with 1 second on for the old timer, Mr. Rogers himself. And so I'm curious how this plays out and why they're doing what they're doing, unless they're just going to throw it up and hope for, it's just a bunch of stupid little passes and running out of bounds. What we figured. All right. So these numbers might not be completely accurate. We're going to be as close as possible before he threw that last pass. But we look here and we see that Aaron Rodgers, neither guy is over 100 yards passing. And so because of that, Robbie, I'm going to come to you first. Like we're looking at these live bets. Is there any guy that you're looking to target on just the quarterbacks as of right now?
Not for a live bet, no. And the main reason, if I had to pick anybody, it would be Herbert because Darius Slay is out. Well, he's in the locker room with concussion, so he's possibly out and won't return in the second half. As you just saw, Ladd McConkey just smoked him. So I think if you're going to target a quarterback, it will be Herbert.
Okay. And on the screen, it says 56 yards passing for Rodgers. He just threw a pass. He's now at 64. So I'm not going to change it because it's not worth it. But Mark, looking at the game as a whole, what are the live lines on this game? And is there anything you're looking to target?
Yeah, obviously you come out and you see the score in the first quarter with 5 total points, right? I mean, the line for the under was really still really in play. Yeah, they've just put up 10. We've got a live over under now at 35.5. I'm looking at the model had this projected to 44.
Okay.
I've learned my lesson, guys. I am not falling for that trap bait again. Give me the over. I think what happens is, first of all, I do have to say, listening to this game, there's a commentator on that drives me insane because he's a master of the office and great at saying absolutely nothing. And
sounds like me.
No, at least you have substance. At least you have substance.
I hope.
His analysis was this game is going to come down to big plays. I know we haven't seen any, but we're bound to see 1 or 2.
Okay. Well, if we're looking at a total right now of 15, like you're looking at the 35.5. So you're looking for 21 points. So you have 15 in the first half. You're expecting 21. So roughly 3 touchdowns scored in the second. You like that as one of your plays?
I do. I think what happens is this offensive line for for Los Angeles is really overplaying. They have really tried their best to contain the corners. I think that they're buying Herbert enough time that he's going to be able to move the ball. If the Chargers start moving the ball with consistency, the Steelers will make adjustments and they will come back. That's the linebacker core for the Chargers is pathetic. They don't have anybody over 6 feet, nobody over 250. I mean, these are, you know what I mean? And so they've been pounding the ball. I think it really starts to open up the RPO.
Okay. Best odds that I see minus 115. Do you have a minus 110 anywhere out there? Or maybe what book you're looking at if you do find it. And Robbie, you can help if you find out where that is.
Yeah, I'm checking for you.
Now I got 115 everywhere.
Okay. All right.
Got
let's go ahead
120 at FanDuel. So
all right. Yeah. So let's do minus 115 on that one, and we'll start off with that as our first play here. And so we'll go ahead and start there, and it'll be an easy cash, hopefully later on. All right, Robbie, where are you looking at now if you're going to go target some of these players?
Yeah, I'm looking at third quarter props, and I'm looking at Ladd McConkey, like we were just saying. With Slay out, those underneath routes are going to be there all night. I think he's going to hit Ladd McConkey. So give me 10-plus receiving yards for Ladd McConkey at minus 114 for the third quarter.
All right, so third quarter for Ladd McConkey, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, Ladd McConkey, third quarter. All right, and that is – yep. So go ahead and get these in now. I'm going to try to get these up live to everybody can see them as quickly as we go. It is very tough to do all of it at one time, but we're going to try to get these in.
I have a question for Robbie. Do you like McConkey's second half? Because right now he's sitting at 31. You can get him at 60-plus receiving yards for plus 125.
So, yes, and you can get it at plus 142 at FanDuel for 60-plus. So I do like that. If you want to go a little safer, I had it on DraftKings one moment. 54.5 is minus 115 at DraftKings if you want a safer number. But I think he hit 60. So I don't hate doing the plus 142 for 60.
All right. So whichever one you like, if you like one way or the other, depending on your style. If you like to go with Robbie's, just your quarter bet.
Risk tolerance.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, just go for it. I like it. All right. Anything else that you're looking at as well, Mark?
What I really like actually is, damn it, I just had it. Justin Herbert to get 200 passing yards at minus 105.
Okay. Justin Herbert. Why is that? Because right now he's sitting right under 100.
Because I think what they're finding out is they're finding ways to get especially Vidal, the ball outside of the tackles. They're not going to run against this Pittsburgh team with any sort of consistency. And I think for them to stay in front of the chains and control time of possession, they're going to have to get the ball to him, swing it outside. So we're going to get added passing yards through the drop-off passes and the screens, as well as that Pittsburgh secondary is now they're lost with Shea out. I mean, Shea was their lockdown guy on Ladd. They kept him in check until he went out.
Right.
I think that it starts to open up and the Chargers start to move the ball via the air.
Okay. Well, we have this obviously as we're looking at this. And so looking at the plays we have so far, we have Steelers at the Chargers. We're going to go only over on this total here. And then Ladd McConkey, if you're looking for a quarter bet, third quarter only, 10-plus receiving yards, minus 114. And then Justin Herbert, 200-plus passing yards at minus 105. Real quick, Robbie, on the Ladd McConkey, where are you going to get a third quarter bet, or where was this one at?
FanDuel is where I've been able to find those, and they have the better odds, it seems. So FanDuel, that's where I would look. I haven't seen it at DraftKings or anywhere else, but that's where I would check.
All right, FanDuel there. And then we just saw one from Preston, Boom Boom. Shout out to Boom Boom helping us on Friday. Always coming through in the clutch. We have not revealed who won just yet on the overdrive. It was Boom Boom. I believe he ended up with 6 or 7.
7.
7. Yes, he ended up with 7. And so crushed it. Glad we picked him up this week and was not having to play with Robbie, because at that point
I got
we
six
lost.
this week. I got
six
six this week.
So did I. We're still lost.
Okay.
If he would have had 7. So just saying. Yeah. But yes, we're glad you're here. But we're glad we had Boom Boom playing Overdrive on our side.
Right. Understand what we're saying.
Yeah. We're trying.
I'm sorry, chat. I actually tried for you guys for Overdrive this week.
All right. Well, yes, I do like this one from Boom Boom. The Boswell over 5.5 kicking points at -125. He will get 100%. He gets another opportunity to kick another field goal at this point. And so, yes, I do like that. I'm already on the over. I think we have at least, a field goal from each guy, probably just overall 2 field goals in this game to cash that number. So I'm going to make that one of my plays. And so DraftKings is the best number at -125. So I'm going to go ahead and find that now. So, but I'll go ahead and put these up. Anybody else looking for anything else besides what we have so far?
Yeah, I'm actually looking at Pat Freiermuth. His line right now is over 18.5. It's -120 at DraftKings. That seems like to be the best one. Let me check real quick at FanDuel. But I think you're going to see more Pat Freiermuth. He seems to be Aaron Rodgers' go-to over Jonnu Smith lately. So give me Pat Freiermuth over 18.5 at -120 at DraftKings. And this is just for the second half, not a quarter prop, full second half.
All right, so that's -120, correct?
Yeah, he's currently setting at 9 yards, so you just need him to get 10.
That's doable, right? Like, there's no way we can not get there. Come on, Pat. Catch the ball, man. I'm just saying. Come on, Pat. Get it together, bro.
Come on, move.
All right. We haven't started just yet, but we want to continue to keep updating these as everybody is filing in here and checking what we have. But we just added Chris Boswell over the 5.5 kicking points at -125. He is the Steelers kicker. And then Pat Freiermuth on that Steelers side is over the 18.5 receiving yards at -120. All right. Normally we stay at the 5 here, but this game, and we've seen it happen so many times where it just is staring us right in the face. We're like, hey, this is a great game to bet in the second half because nothing's happened in the first so far. So anything else you're looking at, Mark, on this game?
I'd be interested to hear Robbie's thoughts on Keenan Allen. And
is he alive? Do we know?
And Jonnu Smith receptions. Both of them are at 2+ receptions at -110. And do you think that either one starts to get more involved in the second half?
Yes, I would take Keenan Allen just because of the interview before the game. If he gets 2 receptions, he's the all-time leader in the Chargers history with the most receptions out of anyone. I like Keenan Allen. If I'm going to target anybody, I'm actually going to target Keenan Allen. I'm glad he doesn't have that. Where did you find that?
Hold on. I got a question. Real quick before he answers that. His line is 13.5.
Yes. So
and he has 2 targets.
And receiving yards. Yeah.
I'm not saying we got to hit both, but like, my God, 13.5, that's 1 catch.
That's 1 catch.
Yes.
Like, Keenan Allen is very good on that. Like, I'm not saying he won't get 2. I like that as well. I'm just was pointing out the obvious of what I'm looking at. I didn't realize it was that low.
I'm actually going to bet both. I'm taking the 2+ receptions and the 13.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. I'm glad you brought that up, Mark. I was almost done. I was like, no, I'm good. And then good call, man.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Every now and then you come up with something good.
I'm still not in the damn saloon, but every now and then.
We know.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so we do have Keenan Allen. Is it Keenan, Keenan?
Keean. Keean.
I gotcha. All right.
Also, on Freiermuth, it's I before E, except if it's an R in Freiermuth, it's actually FREI. I think you got I before E in that one.
Oh my God! What is your wife, an English teacher?
Yes. Yeah. Back, she just walked by like a few seconds ago. So I'm sure
like
what's going on.
See that?
My wife's an English teacher, not me.
I'm just saying, get off my back. I'm just trying. I'm doing my best to spell.
We got Robbie's radar and his wife's radar.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Gramdar is going off.
Gramdar.
All right, what is the We need 2+ receptions, right?
I got that, yes. And I got it at -115 at DraftKings.
Right.
That was the best line I saw.
All right, let's go ahead and settle on these because I think this is a good number before we completely blow up. Now that I've completely spelled everything right, people, I apologize. Okay, sorry. I am a spelling bee world champion of the world, but I sometimes make mistakes like I before E and all that kind of those rules. But let's look at these plays real quick as we get into the second half because it's starting here in just a few minutes. Fully loaded. Hopefully all of you are after we cash all these. But Steelers Chargers tonight, we're going to go over in the game total at 35.5. McConkey, third quarter only, 10+ receiving yards at -114. He found this at FanDuel if you're looking for a third quarter bet. Herbert, 200+ passing yards at -105. Chris Boswell, over 5.5 kicking points at -125. Pratt Freiermuth, which is the tight end for the Steelers, over 18.5 receiving yards at -120. And then we're doubling up, a little doubler, as our guy, Big Chuck Mark says. Keenan Allen, we're going to go 2+ receptions, -115. Then we're going to take us over 13.5 receiving yards at -110. My God, I need a cigarette after that. And I've never smoked.
Damn.
But yes, it feels good.
I think I still got some dip left over from Halloween that I was giving the kids. I'll put one of them in.
We're going to get canceled for that one.
Just so you know, Keenan Allen, they just pulled off a BetMGM. So go over to DraftKings or FanDuel.
I think that's a good sign for us.
That's a great sign.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's a good sign. I don't need him to be pulled off as in like pulled off the field, pulled off. That's not
right. You scared me for a second.
Same. All right. So I think I've gotten all mine in as I try to hide behind the screen half the time so I can actually put in a bet why I'm putting up these bets for all of you. So it's like, can I please quick click those words. All right. So the Steelers are starting off with the ball. Is that right? No. The Chargers are starting.
Chargers.
All right. So
which
we're
is
sitting here.
Another reason for that McConkey play. We might get at least 2-3 drives out of this.
That would be great.
Ooh, what if we cash Allen, McConkey all on the same drive? And we get out of here 3 times.
All right. So we're definitely the plan that we've kind of set up here. We want to get to at least the 30-minute mark. Kind of that's the idea. But for the most part, we want to stay for 2 total drives on each team side, just so we can see if we see any movement or I guess any trends in how they're coming out in the second half to attack it. But once we start getting going, if we keep cashing, we're going to stay to the next drive like we did last time. We're going to stay to the next drive that we don't cash. And at that point, we'll leave. But as of right now, we're going to start off with, they're starting off 12-3. Pittsburgh, this is the halftime numbers. Rodgers had, it was 56, so he's right at 64 yards now. Warren's only got the 28 rushing yards, and so he's not doing a whole lot there. And so at that point, we don't have much happening with DK Metcalf. 18 yards receiving, not anything. And then now we're seeing the Chargers coming out. We're already playing the Chargers with Justin Herbert to take off with 200+ passing yards. I think that's a great look, Mark, and I think that's kind of where we're at. But 12-3, I think we're set up real well as he passed to himself.
It's an off. That's got to be an offside. It's an offside. That dude jumped really quick on Pittsburgh.
All right. Well, if you're watching this, we're going to watch the game.
Look, he was going our guy Allen's way, though.
He should. He should. Well, if you're watching for the first time ever, thank you. I'm Daniel. That's Robbie on my right that way. The other side is Mark. We're here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. We try to break down, the game of the day that we're looking at. Tomorrow will be the Monday Night Football game. Mark and I will be doing that one. We're talking Philadelphia Eagles as well as the Green Bay Packers. We'll give you our 2 best bets plus the model play of the day. Robbie has not been here for that one, but the model play of the day is 2-0.
2-0.
I saw that
2 times. I feel like that's 100%. Mark, is that good? Is that a good number?
That's a nice start. That's really good.
Yeah. I don't know if you can do better than that. Can you do better than that?
3-0.
Well, there is 3-0.
That's true. All right. So we're going to have another model play of the day. Hopefully it doesn't suck, Mark. So get your model ramped up and ready for tonight. But looking at this, all right. So we got one play already, and it was just like a run. What are we thinking that they can attack with this? Because they haven't really been able to get any kind of mojo going this game.
About to be some slants ran. That's what I think's coming. Right there's a slant, and man, what are you doing?
You're so early. What just happened?
He threw it to himself again.
Does he not know he has to throw it the other way? There's his team is in the blue.
Yeah.
We're not sure
I guess
the yellow pants.
It's the yellow. Yeah. I wonder, you think they could ask him if they could change? Is it too late?
That guy TJ Watt is pretty good from what I hear. So that was probably a pretty good play by TJ Watt.
I think that's not him. No, his brother. He played for Houston. That's not
Watt.
Yeah, JJ.
Who is that? That's Keenan Allen. There's one, and it was that 13 or 14 yard reception.
I don't know. Let me know.
Get it ready.
I got a button I want to push. Let me know, because that's Keenan Allen, baby. That's one. All right, so one at least reception. We're looking for 14 yards. Can I get a 14? Can I get a 13, 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14? Can I get a 14, 14, 14?
I'm trying to. It's lagging.
Mark, can't you do that? Can't you be the auctioneer?
He's at 12. No, he's at 12. He's at 12.
All right. Hey, one more. We're gonna cash two in the next one.
One more pass. Exactly. We catch both.
Do we do a double siren?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do double siren. All right.
And the applause.
Yep. Fine. And if TJ's in here, do the whistle.
For sure. It's a quiet night. I think this game put a lot of people to sleep, because normally it's popping like crazy, and I get it. People are busy, but also I feel like people are a little tired. All right, these games have sucked today.
We got Nonsense is back in the chat.
Nonsense is back. He must have came back from out of town.
And Miss Kim is she's always in the chat. So let me ask you while we're waiting for this stuff.
That doesn't drop.
Yep.
Is there a game that you saw today that you're wasn't expecting or caught you off guard?
Yeah, I want to go first.
We all have the same answer. Yeah.
Well, probably not. I didn't see the Cowboys lose today. I thought it was a successful day just overall. In my opinion, that's a day that I want to say is a good day. So that's all I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Jets beat the Browns without throwing 61 receiving or passing yards. I mean,
who's worse? Realistically, we know the Jets won, but who's worst?
See, that's what I would say. When we were making this pick and trying to decide for the overdrive, I was like, I hate the NFL for having us to have this discussion, because they're just both so damn bad.
Yeah, I agree. And
I would say Cleveland's worse because the Jets won. So I would say Cleveland's worse. When does Shador come in? When do they do that?
Oh, that's a great question.
Have they had their bye yet?
That's another great question.
I have so many good questions.
I know.
All right, we got a punt. This is drive number 1. This game has been very lackluster. Them getting over.
I'm sorry, we called it defensive heavy.
Oh my God, suck is what it is. I'm trying to see if they have. Looks like they haven't. 10-26. So they put their next game is 11-16. So that means
that'd be next week.
The next week they get 11-16, and then they go 11-23, 11-30, 12-7. They must have had it.
Yeah, they must have already had it.
Yeah, so they must have had it early.
Nobody really cares.
Yeah, do we even know if they had? Do they even know if they have one? They might not have got one this year, and nobody's realized it yet.
Last week was.
I think they treat every other week like a bye week.
Right. Last week was their bye.
Oh, last week was?
Yeah.
That was the week to do it.
Week 9.
That was the week to do it. And they didn't do it. So that at that point, I don't know when they do it. At that, if I'm looking at it, how do I make this team better? And I don't know if they even care to make the team better. And I don't even know if they're looking to put Shador in the right spot. That's the other thing. I don't know if do they care if Shador is successful? In my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah, that's just it. I mean, who do you bring him in against that might not, and I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but it might break him mentally for the rest of his career if you bring him in too early, because I don't think mentally he's mature enough to be a starting quarterback yet. But he's got to be better than
Gabriel.
Right?
Gabriel's not good. He can't see over the line. And you have to be exceptional if you're Drew Brees. Like, that's the only reason Drew Brees was Drew Brees, is because he could not see over the line, but he made himself into, like, honestly, a Hall of Famer. Like, that's the player that Drew Brees was. You see how Kyler Murray is. Kyler Murray has always struggled because of that. Like, he runs like a toddler that's pissed off. Like, that's what he's a little guy. You can't play quarterback in the National Football League as a little guy, because these dudes are only getting bigger and stronger. And if you're 5'7", you're not going to be able to see over them.
Yeah, no, Drew Brees had a beautiful 11-step drop back. It was 11 steps for him. It's 3 or 4 for most other quarterbacks. But yeah.
For Joe Flacco is like 3 steps. He's like, why are we in the same spot?
Huh?
Real quick, Preston does bring up a good thing here. He's saying JT, Jonathan Taylor, plus 650 for the MVP. I talked about that weeks ago. It was at plus 2,500, and I played it for a little $5 free bet, because I was like, listen, I'll just give it back to you, or you can give me a lot of money. I plus 650 is crazy now, but Drake May is the favorite. JT now is becoming, a favorite as the highest outside of the quarterback. Robbie, do you think he has any chance that they'll actually give him the MVP, or what he might have to do to get that?
He's going to have to just keep replicating, which is hard to do. As good as he's been, it's going to be hard for him to do. Now, he is in a division that consists of the Titans. Well, you played the Titans twice, so you got them out of the way twice already. So I think he can, because I think Drake may end up struggling as you get further down. I don't think he's going to continue his success. I think he'll be fine. I'm not saying he's going to suck or anything, but I don't know if he can keep doing what he's doing as well. If you had to give me the pick between the two, I'd take Jonathan Taylor. I think he has a better shot at it.
Nice.
Do you think Jackson Dart entering concussion protocol, if he has to sit out for a week or two, does that hurt him?
Excuse me?
Jackson Dart?
Yeah. How are we not discussing Jackson Dart? That was my way to wedge him in. See what I did there? Yeah, let's talk about Jackson Dart now.
If he could, he just keeps getting concussions. He's got to learn to slide if he ever wants to have a career.
He's doing good. Not an MVP race. I do know that.
No.
And so at that point, I don't know what to tell you, Mark. I'm sorry. He's not going to be there. But we did have a Saquon leap, as Boogie says. And yes, go home, Mark. We like Liquored Up Mark a lot better.
That's not me tonight.
This is just random, Mark. We don't know if we like this one. But I do have a question on these running backs with Jaylen Warren and also Kamani Vidal. Robbie, do you like either one of these, and do you see them either one being like a long-term numero uno running back for their team?
No, I see them more like Tony Pollard backs. He's a guy that he's a good change of pace back, but I don't think he's going to be a 30 carry a game type of back. Now, I would love to have him if I had like a Derrick Henry running back and I had a Vidal or Warren, but no, I don't think they're going to be starting running backs going forward. I don't think.
See, I like the Vidal, especially with Omari Hampton coming back. I think that it gives them an added threat in the backfield because they're both very different in what they can accomplish. I like both looks. I don't know. You run into that same situation. We see it in Detroit, whether you go with Jamar Gibbs or David Montgomery and whoever has that rhythm and that hot hand rolling. But I do think that they could be a good tandem backfield.
I did find out Gibbs sucks at pass blocking. That was something that got brought up last week against Minnesota. He didn't play because he could not pass block to save his life. So if you're coming up a team that's going to be blitz heavy, those are the weekends now to target David Montgomery. Receiving, rushing. That's what I would look at in that backfield.
That's interesting.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Because obviously he went off, and I know he was the an add-in, a throw-in, saying, "Hey, you thought he would have a good bounce back week," and so that brings a little light and sheds some light on why he was not able to be a part of their I guess, their offense last week. And that's
Yeah.
huge if we can find those little nuggets. And I know like you'd be like a Detroit Lions fan might know that more, but like if you're not following the team on a day-to-day basis, it's hard to know, all these ins and outs and as to why. And so that's an interesting find. All right, this game has just been slow plotting. Like I can't get into it. Like it's just crawling at this point. But real quick, Mark, if you do us a favor, go ahead and read off all the plays that we have on the screen so far, so people can kind of play along with us. Because I can imagine most of these haven't moved that much.
You got it. First, we're going to take the over 35.5, which I'm starting to question right now. It's almost midway through the third. Ladd McConkey to get 10 or more receiving yards in the third quarter at -114. Justin Herbert to throw 200 passing yards at -105. Chris Boswell to get over 5.5 kicking points at -125. And then we're going to take Pat Fryermuth to get over 18.5 receiving yards at -120. Keenan Allen to get over 13.5. We just need him with two more yards. Receiving yards to cash that ticket, and Keenan Allen to get 2+ receptions. We need him to get one more reception because he started out the third quarter so well.
All right. Well, you can go ahead and play those now and go ahead and get those in if you can, because right now we're back to fourth down. We're through 2 series of just nothing. Mark, you're totally in trouble.
This would have been a great game. Oh my goodness, who's the
on
guy
the Disney Channel?
No, who always brings up the punts. This would have been a phenomenal
D. Johnson.
This would have been a huge punt.
Johnson. I agree. This has been a punt fest.
We did catch that in the first quarter.
Yes, this has been horrible. Can you name either punter?
No. No.
And
I have no idea.
I'm almost proud of myself for that. I am kind of proud of myself.
Next year we might be able to name them if we can start doing our research on them.
Start casting these things.
Listen, I've been cashing a lot of kicker props this year, and I've realized, and I think I said this beginning of the season, it's that 5th week it gets a little weird. 6 is and then that 7th week it just flips on its head because people are starting to get on their buys. The books are catching up. And so what I did is I literally had played maybe 3 at max kicker props. And the first week I was playing like 5 or 6. Right. Like it was just like heavy double. And then you cut it back in half. And like this week I played 2. So at this point I played Will Riker today. And then I played this game. And then tomorrow I will have a play on Brandon McManus. So I guess that's 3 of the week. So that's kind of the right number. So it's been very weird, but maybe next week we bring some punts in. I don't know if I can get my head wrapped around punts and field goals. They don't work together.
It's kind of funny. Punts and field goals do not. However, first half unders and punts are extremely correlated. And I do have something that I want to unveil this week as far as targeting first half unders. We found a way to manipulate the model and pull that data and really start to target first half unders. And I think that those go hand in hand. So if we have a matchup where the EPA for both teams is very low, that they rank in the bottom, 5 or 10 in the league for yards per play and time per play, I think that that's where we can start really making some headway with some punting props.
All right. Well, I think it'd be interesting. I know that'd be very boring talk, but I know that it would be a chance to look at it.
As I almost put myself to sleep on something. Yeah, so we're going to first half unders.
Robbie's out.
These are so exciting to watch. As we're watching right now, right? I mean, this is great.
Yeah.
All right, Robbie.
Your segment can be called "Pump Up the Punts."
God, that was horrible too.
Big Papa Punt.
Big Papa Punt. Holla if you hear me.
I love it when you call me Big Punter.
Oh my God.
Kick your foot in the air if you a true punter.
Wow. This is how bad the game is tonight. We're literally doing this. All right. Well, I'm gonna
dad jokes.
I am going to call it. I'm gonna make a recommendation. I'm going to make my decision completely. This series, if we do not cash a ticket, we are done. So from here on out, we don't cash, the show is off. So we've only been through one series each. Like at this point, we're through at least 2 each.
I have punting songs going through my.
Oh my God! Yes, I need you to not do that as much.
I'm sorry. Tell me when to punt. When to punt. When to punt.
Oh no!
I'm not trying to do the punts. I literally don't want to, but like they look like nobody else is doing them. And it's like, hey, if you can get on the forefront of it, maybe that's the edge. But all right, so we're looking at the 23-yard line. The Chargers are now driving, and so let's see what they do here.
Is that Lad McConkey, baby?
There we go. Get it.
Well, what do we got over here? A couple of haters. All right, that is a cash for our guy, Lad McConkey. So if you're playing along, we even gave you the book. We gave you everything. And so go ahead and cash that one. We'll mark that one as a green check mark for sure. So that is a cash. So we'll go ahead and continue on with that one. Hopefully we get another one that comes up with Keenan Allen. I think this drive is starting off good.
I think so too. I like it.
Whoa.
We need a
Vidal. There we go. Vidal's working.
Look at that look on Mike Tomlin's face. He's all of us right now watching this.
He is
game.
Angry elf.
Just disgusted.
An angry elf. What he is.
You can really.
We're not letting y'all two hang out. All right, so we just got a cash. Lad McConkey just went green. I wish this was like more of the the political, the election night where we have like the map, right? And then you can like turn them green, and that would be amazing.
We need the Steve Kornacki, the tap screen, so we can start flipping.
No, yes, I'm gonna get back here and just start doing it, putting it up there.
Here's what we got.
Yeah,
pinning everything. I need a stand-up desk. That's what I need. I need a stand-up desk. The only problem is I tried, and you can see the ceiling because the way it has to angle. Like you can see the ceiling behind me. I'm like, well, I don't want you to see the ceiling. I want to look down. And when the camera looks down, it makes me look shorter. And then you can see all the. I'm like, I want to stand up, but I can't. I want to get out of this stupid chair. But it's impossible. Anyway.
Yeah, I wanted to sit in kind of like a corner, how you're sitting, DG, but this desk in front of me weighs like 1,000 pounds, and it would just look weird over here with my setup. But yeah, it is what it is. I have a dartboard behind me that I never use. I just like to write on it. I think my kids use it more than I do.
Yep. Looks like Vidal is running like crazy right now. They are just opening it wide open.
That play action is coming, and Allen's about to catch pass in this drive. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's a touchdown.
I'm jealous of your stand-up desk, Miss Kim. I'd be shocked right now if they don't go and score a touchdown at this point. But
especially with Joey Porter out.
Yep. Joey Porter Jr. He obviously been really good. I'm curious if we see something because they have 2nd and 2. No, they're going to go back and run. Ooh. This might set up for another field goal.
Come on. No,
but you got Boswell. Aren't you on Boswell, though?
I'm on Boswell, but I'm on the game already as a total of yards. That 49-yard field goal that he missed, I would have been looking really good. I've been staring it dead in the eye if he'd have made that one. We'll see. Kim, send me where you got your Amazon stand-up desk for under 150, please. I'd appreciate that. All right, so we're driving now. We're at the 41-yard line, and it's 3rd and 4.
And he gets it smacked down again. God bless.
All right.
There's your kicker.
If he kicks this and makes it, I cashed that ticket. I think they're going to go for it, though.
You think?
I think they're going to go for it. Not with Dicker, and you can't score, so why would you go for it? And he gets it batted down like crazy. I can't see whether or not they're showing a replay at the moment.
Yeah.
Let me know if anybody sees who's running on the field.
They're going for it.
I figured it. No, they're going for a kick. Oh, this is a 50.
Here we go.
This is 60.
Yep. 59.
Shut up.
59.
This is huge. 59. Cash this, baby. Come on.
He got it. He got it, baby.
Yes.
It's not a live play, but you cash it on the site, though, right?
Yep, cash it on justthatsports.com, as well as I sent it in this morning for Coaching Company. I sent it over there so more people could play along since we're cashing tickets. So that is now 25 and 12 on the season with another cash ticket. So good on them kicking these deep ones, man. I know both kickers can kick deep, but also in a dome. The weather seems to be pretty good, Mark.
You know what? Surprisingly, I'm glad the weather held off tonight. I know I was watching the Weather Channel, like just focusing because I was like, oh, it could be snowing there.
It could be. It could be.
I don't know.
Robbie,
I'm
sorry.
That weather take or your Nirvana stuff. I was seeing red when you didn't talk good about Nirvana. It's like, what?
The funny thing is like in my real professional job, I'm always the creative one. That if we have like a group project or something, I'll always come up with the team name, and I actually named one of our teams "Smells Like Team Spirit," and
nice.
we won because we got the best team name, but also whatever we did our project we were supposed to do as a team. But either way, I even named that, and I literally drew a blank on Nirvana, and I was just like, I have no clue what they sing. I'm not a music nerd. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not.
I'm really not either. But when you come talk about grunge and 90s, I'm right there. That was my era, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Well, hopefully everybody enjoys the Nirvana take that I had. It was spot on.
You do know that Pearl Jam is not a seafood jelly, right?
So that's not a preservative,
right?
Like not a preserve.
No. Preservative?
I said preservative. I'm an idiot. I need to go to bed. It's been a long day. I might have mono myself.
It is a preservative.
All right. Well, we're gonna watch this last drive from the Steelers, no matter what. And then
we still have Freiermuth and we still have Boswell. So there's 2 shots at cashing a ticket here.
Yep. And then that's kind of what we're looking at here. And even if we don't, like we could easily get I guess a 10-yard pass or 11-yard pass to Freiermuth there. And then at that point, then we go kick a field goal. Doesn't matter the yardage anymore. I don't care about the yards. Kick a 10-yard field goal if you need to. But yes, I'm feeling good about this. I'm hoping we can cash these 2 at least to go move on. But maybe we'll get an update tomorrow and see how we end up doing on this show. But Mark, I'm really nervous about yours.
Which one?
Your total.
The over.
Oh, listen, Justin Herbert, he's already at 121.
Oh, I'm talking about the total in the game.
Game total.
Believe me. We'll get there.
Believe me.
We'll get there. If it's 1 field goal at a time, we'll get there.
All right. So Preston's got to play. He said he's not going to be able to post it on the site, but Hawaii, God, minus 18.5. So if you're a late night owl and maybe you're on the West Coast and you want to watch some Hawaii basketball, this is college basketball.
Yeah.
Then you can go ahead and you can go ahead and play this minus 18.5. I have anybody have a clue who they might be playing?
Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you.
I mean, tell me you're a degenerate without telling me you're a degenerate.
100%. It's Sunday NFL, and you're talking about midnight.
And we're talking about
Hawaii minus 18.5. That's the other thing. If it was like minus 2.5, I would be like, all right, that's not terrible. It's got to be a good game. God, Aaron Rodgers looks old right now.
They're playing East Texas A&M.
Oh, the Roadrunners.
That is the Roadrunners are East Texas A&M?
Yeah.
No, they're not. It's the Lions. The Roadrunners.
I tried.
I tried.
I figured if I went with all the confidence, you wouldn't bat an eye. I didn't realize you had the team.
I believe you're talking about the UTSA Roadrunners.
I was just going for a Roadrunner. Trying to go for something different.
Texas. They're both in Texas.
Yeah. Beep, beep.
Yep.
He says.
All right, now we're at the 2nd and 10. This show's off the rails. What are they just going to keep passing it? I'm sorry, running it. What are we doing? What are they doing?
I don't know.
What are they doing? Like, I don't understand. Like, how Pittsburgh can look really good at times and then they look horrible at times. I don't get it.
How did this team beat the Colts? Did they did beat the Colts, right?
That's the same question I asked about the Bills this afternoon.
Oh,
how did this team beat the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The Bills, every time they got to where they were like going in to score, it was just like so bad. Like, just they were going to score, feeling good, and then all of a sudden throw an interception or a fumble, just something stupid.
What did they work on? What did they do all week?
Well, see, I look at that as when you start having some miscues, like you act like you throw an interception, like that never happens. Whatever. Okay, not a big deal. And then you go and fumbled. You have a Cook fumble. I believe even Josh Allen fumbled as well. Like, it was just those weird things, and you just couldn't get rhythm. If you can't get your normal rhythm, that's what makes you a bad team. That's why these other teams are bad, is because they can't get the rhythm and they keep turning the ball over. So that's
why they can't win in the playoffs. They get flustered.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that is the difference of a professional team, is a team that can get past that kind of stuff.
Or a team that can find it.
Just put it all together. Yeah, but sometimes you have bad games.
No, I get that you have bad games, but I'm talking about the Dolphins.
I get it, but they're not that bad.
We're talking about the Dolphins. We're not talking about teams that live and die for the game. We're talking about the Dolphins, man. The Dolphins.
Well, I think you can classify the whole season for them has been a fustercluck, but really you can say this game has been a fustercluck. Like, it's been an absolute just S show. But it looks like Gaston, the tight end for the Chargers, is going to the locker room. So that is more opportunity for Keenan Allen. But it also McConkey, if you're playing his second half or just his total on the over. But all right, final thoughts. I'm going to let y'all close it out. So, Robbie, final thoughts on this game. Anything else you're looking at, or anything at all you might want to share?
No, really, I really do still like the Keenan Allen play. I think you wouldn't have brought up that narrative before the game if they don't really want him to get it. If they know it, he knows it. I think he's going to get that record and he's going to cash the other ticket. But no, this is a snooze fest. I think once Allen does get that, I'm probably going to call it.
Same.
I'm in for the long haul, guys. I'm in for the long haul. I'm going to hit this over. I'm going to see
I'll pray for you.
Over.
I hope you do.
I do too.
I played the Allen ones, the Boswell ones. I think that was, and the McConkey, the quarter one. That's the only ones I played. Sorry,
you know
Mark.
What? If I'm up that late, I might actually be on that minus 18.5 for Hawaii.
Multi-view it.
We'll see how it goes. But one last time recap. We're on the over this game. You can probably just wipe that one out. It's probably a lot lower. But we were on Herbert 200 plus, Boswell kicking points, Freiermuth over 18.5, Keenan Allen 13.5, and then Keenan Allen 2+ receptions. If it's your first time hanging out with us, join us. We go right when halftime hits. We go live. It has been one of those days. But
hit the like button.
Yes, do us a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you like this, if you're watching on social media, by all means, hit the like button. There. Also share it if you can, but also come over to our weekday wagers on YouTube. We have a lot of fun. We try to make sure we make you laugh, but also make you cash as well. What's up, Mark?
One last question, and I know we got to get out of here. So we've only scored 3 points in the second half so far. The total is still at 32.5.
Why?
That's what I'm asking you. This thing's got to hit the over, right?
I've been wrong before, but I don't think that they get out of the 20s at this point, the way Aaron Rodgers looks. But I know you're going to get a trash touchdown. One.
Yes.
I don't know about that Boswell play now but honestly, the Boswell play comes into play if they can get another touchdown and get close enough.
Right.
But yeah, Chris is over here sweating the last 60 plus. I like the 60 plus. They're going to still play in the third quarter, and you're going to have Rodgers come through at some point in the fourth. So they're going to have to keep throwing to Ladd. Ladd's a possession guy. Yeah. Gaston's out. Ladd's a possession guy. I don't.
Those quick hitters.
Yep.
He's about to see a lot of quick hitters, especially with Gaston out.
Right.
Yeah, I just couldn't make sense of that.
All right, that's all we got. We're going to get out of here before we get wrapped up in this next series. But we appreciate everybody for joining us and being part of what we do. We have a lot of fun, but also we try to make you some money along the way. But tune in tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be here breaking down Monday Night Football, as well as giving you our 2 best plays and then the model play of the day. It's 2-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0. We'll see you then.